The cargo hold of the Valiant Dawn reeked of ozone and blood. James pressed his plasma blade closer to the Cathari raider's throat, the humming edge casting violet light across the alien's chitinous face. 4 eyes blinked in sequence, a gesture of submission among his kind. "What's in the cage?" James demanded, gesturing toward the massive container in the corner. It was reinforced duranium, scarred with claw marks from the inside. The Cathari's mandibles clicked rapidly. "Human. You don't understand. Try me." James increased the pressure. Lisa moved beside him. Her rifle trained on 3 other raiders slumped against the bulkhead, their gray blood pooling beneath them. The alien's breathing spiracles fluttered. "We were hired to contain her, to transport her far from populated space." "Her?" Lisa's voice cut through the tension. "What species?" The Cathari's eyes darted to the cage, then back. Something that might have been fear rippled across his segmented features. "Human." James felt his stomach drop. "Impossible. We scanned this sector. No human signals for 6 parsecs. She doesn't register on scans anymore," the raider whispered. "She changed. 3 cycles ago, we were hired by the consortium. They said she was a weapon, a failed experiment. They paid us," his voice cracked, "paid us enough to retire to the core worlds. All we had to do was keep her sedated and deliver her to the void gates." A sound emerged from the cage. Low, rhythmic, breathing. Lisa's finger tightened on her trigger. How long since her last sedative dose? The Cathari's mandibles locked. His silence was answer enough. How long? James pressed the blade until it scored the alien's exoskeleton. 2 hours. Maybe 3. The supply ran out mid-jump. We were going to space her. Jettison the entire cage, but you boarded us first. From the cage came another sound, a voice hoarse and broken. "Please." James exchanged glances with Lisa. They'd responded to a distress beacon expecting pirates or smugglers. "Not this, never this, please." The voice was unmistakably human, female, young. "Kill me before she gets out." "She?" Lisa lowered her rifle slightly. "You're talking about yourself?" A laugh echoed from the cage, bitter, hollow, wrong. "No, not me. Not anymore. I'm what's left. The part that remembers. She's what they made." James moved toward the cage, leaving Lisa to guard the raiders. Through the narrow viewport he saw her, a woman perhaps 25, suspended in restraint webbing. Her jumpsuit was torn, revealing skin covered in geometric scars. Surgical precision, not combat wounds. Her eyes were closed, but her lips moved constantly, forming words too quiet to hear. "What did they do to you?" James whispered. Her eyes snapped open. They were wrong, pupils too large, irises shot through with silver threads that pulsed with their own light. Augmentation, neural enhancement, combat conditioning. They wanted a perfect soldier, someone who could outthink any alien species, outfight any opponent. Her restraints creaked as she shifted. They succeeded. But they couldn't control her. Me. The thing I become. "We can help you," Lisa said, moving closer. "We have medical facilities on our ship. The Alliance has deprogramming protocols." "No!" The scream was primal. The woman's body convulsed, muscles straining against the webbing. "You don't understand. When the inhibitors fail completely, I won't be me anymore. She'll take over. And she'll kill everything in range. She was designed to." The Cathari raider spoke from behind them, his voice barely audible. "We watched her break free once. During initial transport, she killed 18 of my crew in 4 minutes, with her bare hands. We barely got her sedated again." James studied the woman's face. Between the wrong eyes and altered features, he could see remnants of who she'd been. Someone's daughter, maybe someone's sister, a person who'd been turned into a weapon. "There has to be another way," he said. "There isn't." Tears tracked down her cheeks, but her expression remained eerily calm. "I can feel her pushing. Every minute she gets stronger. The neural blocks are failing. In maybe 20 minutes, maybe less, I won't be able to hold her back." Lisa's tactical mind was already working. "We could put you in cryosleep. Keep you frozen until what, forever? And what happens if there's a power failure? Or pirates board you?" The woman's restraints groaned. "I'm begging you, end this. I don't want to wake up covered in the blood of people who tried to help me." James had seen combat. He'd made hard choices. But executing an unarmed human who was asking to die, that was different. "Her name was Sarah," the woman whispered. "The person I was. Before the consortium, I had a brother on Mars. I liked music, old Earth classical. Her silver-threaded eyes met his. She doesn't remember any of that. She only knows how to kill. The alarm suddenly blared from the cage's control panel. Critical levels. The sedative residue in her system was failing. The woman's expression changed. Just for a second, something predatory flashed across her features. A smile that held no humanity, only calculation. Then she was back, terror flooding her face. Now! Please, while I'm still me. James raised his plasma blade. His hand shook. James. Lisa's voice was quiet. We're not executioners. We're not murderers either, he replied. But if she's right, if she breaks free on our ship, the woman's body went rigid. Her eyes rolled back. When they returned, they were different. Focused. Hunting. Too late, she said, but the voice wasn't hers anymore. It was colder, efficient. 14 targets. 2 armed. Analysis complete. Time to elimination 93 seconds. The restraints began to tear. James made his choice. The plasma blade descended.